So, Valhalla arrives. So obviously we have three world energy, um, and we do Valhalla forever, farming for all the goodies, which along with Atlantis and Underwild Tremors gives us enough in the month now to do all the stuff that we need to do in terms of crafting, battle items, and various other things that we require to play the game effectively, efficiently, and with loads of fun. But there is something that was showing as new, and that's the new. Now, what is new about Skarry? Well, she has a costume, and she is featured. Today, I can confirm who all are going to have a costume so that you can take a calculator. This fellow is going to very soon have a costume. I think they're going to roll out one costume at a time. So, is it wise to use your Valhalla coins right now? Or hang on, because I'm going to talk about that costume. But let me just still use this opportunity first to speak about who all are going to get the costume. Glenbursty gets a costume right now. I will do a separate video for the epic and the rare fellows. Sumle gets a costume. Kawasir gets a costume. Bjorn gets a costume. She is going to get a costume, and it's really a cool costume. So I'm holding my coins, which I've been collecting for a few months now. And I picked up an offer here and there, which is just sitting. She's going to get the costume. I'm going to pull the time her costume is released. Period. That's the costume I want. I want Freya for sure, but between Freya and Jeffion, I already have one Jeffion, but her costume, which is a hit 3, is absolutely fabulous. So that's the time I will do the costume. He's going to get a costume. She is getting a costume, which is fantastic. And all that is available on the Empires and Puzzles forum. You know, the details are there. So I'm not going into all that. If required, please comment on this video, and I will do a special video for all the costumes. Now I'm going to go into Skarry's costume. So we already know what Skarry main hero does, the regular one. So I will not go into that, but I'll go into the costume. But the first thing is the costume bonus is in line with season 1, which is 5% attack, 5% defense, 10% health, and 5% mana bonus, which means Skarry can become fast speed, that is with 3 matches, 9 tiles, without depending on level 23. So, players with lesser level troops can use, you can, and lesser emblem nodes of Skarry. So, I think a level 11 mana troop can do the job also. So, there you go. And if you have done the mana nodes, then maybe, a level 7 can also do it. So, there it is. Now, having said that, let's look at what the costume does. So, the regular one is a monk, and the costume is paladin, which is good talent to have. It absolutely reinforces the defense, and when I look at the stats, the defense of the regular one was higher than the defense of the costume. Obviously, the mana bonus is going to add up to that. Average speed, ice hero, a little bit more colorful, and realm stays absolutely the same, which means if she gets whacked, there is a ice giant minion. The minion is not giant, it's a slimmy, but size is giant, in terms of the graphics on a lighter vein. When I look at the specials, at the stats, 769, 800, and 1518. Excellent, because clearly she is meant to survive and create havoc. And that's how her stats are. 769 is not low. Technically, it is low compared to the heroes of today. But a couple of talent nodes, sword talent nodes will take this to above 800. And the defense already comes at 800. So damage. Her survival is brilliant. What she does, from a hit all, she becomes a hit 3, but the percentage of hit 3 goes up. So 220 hit all becomes 320 damage to target and nearby enemies. The damage is increased by 35% per each dead enemy, which used to be 50%, so that has got reduced to 35% per dead enemy. The stack, all enemies receive 44 frost damage per killed enemy or enemy minion at end of each turn. This was 32 frost damage, so the frost damage goes up. And the second stack, which is all enemies get -7 mana generation per each killed enemy or enemy minion. This was -6. So the frost damage and the negative mana goes up. We already know how the regular Skarry is, and not too much of a difference of this Skarry. There are certain benefits of the hitting all, which means more enemies can get killed, and hence the stacks can be more. But then the impact, sometimes that 220 damage does not kill, quite a few. So 320 does. So, again, one has to take a call. It is situational. When I tested her in beta, I liked the regular more. So I personally like the regular more for 2 reasons very clearly. Hit all, and the damage is increased by 50% per dead enemy. So obviously I use the collaborative technique, which is somebody whacks and then Skarry is the second whack. So the Skarry whack is more of a kill shot of minions and others, but that is something that one has to see, which minion. If it's a slim minion, then the previous whack itself removes it. So I have to time it, and I have made mistakes both ways, but sometimes when I have been able to time it, it's just worked. So very situational. One takes a call in the moment as to which one wants. I personally preferred the regular Skarry. The benefit the regular Skarry got was from these bonuses. So they got reinforced further. Not that their health needed any reinforcement, it's already top. But mainly, because Skarry's regular attack is a little bit on the lower side. You see 730, over here it's a little higher. So that helped, and that's what I feel. So great to have the costume. Apart from the boost of stats, it gives the flexibility which one I want to take against what kind of a team. And if I want to go with damage over time, the stack route, then obviously the costume works better with a little bit higher damage, frost damage and mana. But if I want instant whack, then the regular one is there. But the regular one does not hit hard, but it hits everybody. So to each one's own. I shared what I liked more, and that's about it. So I hope that helps. Do let me know. And good Monday to you guys. Nice start to the week. One small word of caution, and this is what I'm going to do. I have already repeated it earlier in the video, that I'm going to hold all my coins till this one shows up. So pick your hero. If you already have a Skarry, not much of a difference is going to happen with getting a costume. So you may want to hold off for maybe a couple of months till the hero of your choice shows up. And it is worth, as I have said, as I've sounded off some hero names, it's worth waiting out for the right costume to show up, because that is going to impact your roster really well. So wish you the best in making your decision, and do a little bit of read on the forum. I will see if later today or tomorrow I can make a very quick video about the costume from the forum notes, which might help and link up with this particular video. So that's about it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Cheers.